So it's Sunday morning, it's the holiday season, there's a lot of people around. I'm just going to try to find a quiet corner to rip and dip. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I am legitimately shaking. Whee. That's not good.
I'm on you. Have something in your bag. Never let go.
And where is his glasses? He can't see without his glasses.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, this is the worst. This is very much an unsuccessful first Guerrilla Whooping trip. How's it going, man? Sorry. I was flying my little drone. I actually just got it stepped up on one of those boxes. It's on the other side. I can turn the motors on and hear it.
You're letting the sadness of the swamps get to you. You have to try. You have to chance.
You can toss it right down. I throw that thing around like crazy. Happy holidays. Thank you.
Take her to the moon for me.
All right, I'll admit that was a little bit dramatic, maybe a little bit of a downer, pulling back every traumatic experience from your childhood, but let's explain better what we're doing.
All right, I'm putting on these glasses so I can hear you better. It's the Ray-Bans. So that it's going to be in my ears. So I can...
Oh, so they're like smart glasses.
Yeah. Well, because I said I'm going to put on glasses, Steve.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. So look, there's clearly a lot that I don't know about this, and I could just Google it, or I could try to watch a bunch of videos, or I can make a phone call, because there are definitely people here that know better than I do. If there was an OG, anybody who's been flying since, what, before 2017?
Yeah, I started around 2017.
That's as old as the hobby is, so I'm really stoked to be able to pick FPVVegan's brain, who has been a cover pilot for Fly Tribe magazine, and more important than anything, or at least more relevant than anything, the Guerrilla Whooper. If you haven't seen his stuff yet, you found our channels in the wrong order. You definitely need to find it. Vegan, first question I have for you is, how did you end up Guerrilla Whooping? How did that end up being your thing, and how is that reflective of, like, you as a person?
Well, so I started off flying jet drones anywhere, and like just wanting to get better, I wanted to fly anywhere I was at. Like I remember working at Target, and I was like, if only I had my drone with me right now, I could just go on break and fly my tiny whoop around. So when I got good enough to fly, I just started flying in the laundromat. That's where it started, because I would sit around waiting for clothes, and I just took it out. Nobody really cared. And it was, so. All
right, so I'm used to a world where I can go to a flight spot, I can drop my whole bag down, I can sit on the ground, and I'm parked there for hours. But that isn't the case with what you do.
Not really.
What's in your lightweight, quick-to-whoop kit, and what do you typically travel with?
Tango 2 Pro, because, you can fold the gimbals. I remember when I had the Tyrannus, I was not able to Guerrilla Whoop properly because it took a while to pack up. But yeah, the Tango 2, a 65 millimeter whoop, 75 might be a little too much. You could get complaints for that, but 65, they really can't say much. And nice portable small goggles, which is, I have the Orca V2s. And I could just I just keep them on my neck, honestly. Yeah, so to Guerrilla Whoop, you keep your goggles on, your transmitter in your pocket, or like on the thing on your neck, what is that?
The lanyard.
Lanyard, yeah, the lanyard, or you have your tiny whoop. I usually have my whoop on my lanyard with the battery ready, or the battery in my pocket. Just ready to plug the battery in, fly, plug it, unplug, put everything in your pocket, and walk out like you didn't do anything. Like maybe just a fanny pack, honestly. Just something to keep the transmitter in. Everything else you can basically wear.
My system is all fucked up, though. Too many things. So before I go out and go Guerrilla Whooping for the first time, what's a good first safe spot for me to go?
Home Depot. Hey, I'm just coming in to get some wood, something. You got the stuff on already, and then, you go to the tool section, and you just stand there, start start flying, Home Depot is big enough. The workers are not like, hey, we got to stop that drone. They're just like, definitely not a Target. Walmart, like those are areas you go if you want to get kicked out for content. But I don't really recommend doing that. That's just like, where do those guys go for fucking lumber and stuff? Lowe's, Lowe's, like places like that where the people, where it's a bunch of men that would probably be interested in it instead of people who would be like, oh, we got to get you out of here.
Yeah, it was an absolutely great suggestion that totally blew up in my face. So why don't we slow it down just a little bit and go to that nice, quiet mall up the road?
Fuck yeah, you know what? You don't need a blinker. You don't need one. It's way more fun for me as a driver to have to guess where the fuck you're going.
The only time my Boston accent comes out is when I'm angry. Let's get to the mall.
Look, I'm going to fully admit that this might not be the most exciting Guerrilla Whoop ever. However, I'm not trying to put up the greatest video of all time. At this point, I'm just trying to check a box that says, I Guerrilla Whoop something. And I'm Guerrilla Whooping. Fuck. I'm so bad at this. That's so cool. Do I attempt it again? I did the thing. I gotta get out of here, right? I did the thing, motherfucker! Oh, I even there were some real tricks in there. That's a new feeling. That was so cool. That was so cool. That was so cool. Even Lowe's, but that was a successful Guerrilla Whoop. I took off. I flew around. I did tricks. I landed. I scared people, and not intentionally. That woman was not stoked about it. Oh, yeah!
At this point, you're probably wondering why I didn't show you the flight.
Why does it say bad file?
Yep.
Don't say bad file. Why does it say bad file? I hope I can recover that file.
So at this point, I'm completely heartbroken, but determined to get that flight in. So I'm showing up the next day, this time with a camera crew.
Don't walk into stuff. Oh my goodness.
Dad,
Worst camera crew ever. Here we go. We're gonna Guerrilla Whoop them all. This is incredible. I am Guerrilla Whooping. Okay, this is terrifying and exciting. I want to power loop this, but I'm scared too. Okay, coming back. Okay, 7.66.
By the way, if you want to see the whole uninterrupted vegan interview, which is really good, it's available for my patrons now. Link is down below. It'll be available on the channel in a few weeks.
A lot of people now, okay. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, let's see. Almost hit that leaf. Okay, I'm sagging out now. Okay. All right, I'm sagging out now. Woo! That was awesome. That was fun. Let's do one more. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I'm like shaking. I'm shaking. Let's see what signal and stuff looks like. I'm gonna talk a little bit more on this one because I'm less nervous. Okay, I'm on a whole floor underneath me. Am I? Am I in the right place? No, I'm not. Are we on the third floor? What floor are we on now? I'm confused. We are on the third floor. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is frightening. I also got to get used to flying whoops. Okay. 3.5. I see, you're not very happy with me. Okay, Kellen, I'm sorry. I tried to scare you, but it wasn't working. Woo! Ooh, oh man, this is fun. Okay, what do? Okay, I'm getting a little brave, and there is a long way down if I were to drop it down that gap. The good news is I have 2 little gophers who can go get the quad for me. All right, I'm gonna come in for that landing one more time. Here we go. Ooh, the style, the flair. Okay, let's get out of here. That was an actual successful Guerrilla Whooping trip, as long as I have the footage. So what happened last time was if I immediately turn off my goggles, like in a panic, it fails to record it. So even though I did a successful Guerrilla Whoop yesterday, I don't have any footage from it, so I don't have something cool to show you. You are shaking that way, way, way too much. I'll take it. Hopefully I get the footage for this one.
You don't have to answer this, but every time I've talked to somebody about either who you are, what you did, or showed your videos, the first question they ask, and I hope you get it often, are you vegan?
Of course. That was my very first tattoo ever.
So look, the mall was really fun, but let's face it, American malls are dead. Nobody's there anymore. And part of the challenge of all of this is flying around people. So let's try Stadium. This little quad needs more. It needs new props. Okay, this pack is not going to last me very long. Let's see, let's come up here. Let's see what we got going on here. I am behind the building over here, which is not good, not good. Come on, get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back. Oh, why do you have to put that up against a fence? I do not want to drop this. I have to go get it. That was nice. Whew. Jesus, that was really close to going off the edge. That was cool. That was cool.
5 inches is just so.
That was cool.
For me, it's just so much more easier to do like tricks and stuff. So I'd rather just do it with the whoop.
That's interesting because I didn't even think of the fact that you're in New York, so flying a whoop is almost out of necessity. Like if you got a 5-inch quad, you're not going to put that thing up in the air much in the middle of Manhattan.
Definitely not. And the signals is terrible out there.
I have to dive the lighthouse, right? I have to. I have to. From this angle, it looks like things didn't go so well for me. This is going to be a fun flight. I'm definitely going to dive that lighthouse. However, there is a security guard right at the base of the lighthouse, so it's gonna get a little bit nerve-wracking. I gotta keep my radio on too. See, all these things I'm learning. I'll tell you, I feel like I'm way further ahead after speaking with Vegan. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, so it's cold, but it's not horribly cold. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that. I feel like I'm just gonna have just enough to do this trick. And to pull out. Hell yeah. Do the same trick twice, why not? No. Woo! I want to die one of these gaps. Oh, there's like Christmas lights in between. Okay. That's so weird. Okay, so I hear that woman's footsteps there at the bottom of the stairs, and I feel like she's right up on me, but she's not. She's plenty far away. Can I do one of these gaps?
The only reason I fly around people is because it's just to get people's attention about drones. If they see it, then they're gonna want to know about it. And I technically have introduced a lot of people to tiny whoops since, because I fly in the public a lot. If I didn't, I would just fly and leave and nobody would know.
Okay, I kind of want these kids to notice the drone. I want to talk to them about it. This staircase sucks, by the way. Whee! Hell yeah, hell yeah. This is badass. I'm having so much fun. Good pack though. That was fun. It's fucking cool.
And I don't like to kill the spot. Like sometimes I fly one spot, Guerrilla Whoop it. Everybody starts noticing me. Then I'm like, all right, now it's time to go, because the more they notice me, the more people are gonna come in and eventually security will come.
What was one security guard a little way away from me is now like a small army of security guards. This is why we follow the rule of one pack. Definitely to my advantage that security doesn't know what they're looking for, because a team of them just were looking around and I'm not sure what exactly they were looking for. I'm pretty sure it was me.
Some people would only see a clip of what I'm doing, but usually when in person, like in public with the people, everybody loves it because it's not like I'm flying a big drone. If I'm flying a 5-inch, which I don't, or something big, someone might say something, but since I don't, I never got any bad interactions. Only with the tiny whoops, people come up to me, they say, "Oh wow, that's what you're flying? I thought it was a fly. I thought it was a bird," or "Oh wow, that's so cool. What is that? A drone? I didn't think it was a drone. I didn't even notice it. It's so quiet." Like, that's all the reactions I get. How far does it go? Like, I'm surprised that thing can do that. They're not like, "Oh, don't do that here." Obviously, if I go in like a supermarket, like, "Hey, you can't do that here," sure. But they're not like scared of it. They're like, "Oh, it's just a tiny drone."
Yeah, look, I know it's not an inconspicuous look to just grab a nice comfy chair outside of a bar that's not open because it's noon. And the interactions I've had so far with people are making me feel very good. Lots of positive news on the drone. That's kind of cool. Starting to like this. Not that I'm turning into a whoop pilot. Gross. All right, I definitely have a damaged prop. Okay, I'm trying to stay low so that people can see me. I almost want somebody to stop me and ask me some questions. Let's go up high. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, I'm scared to do like tricks. Like, my mind wants to immediately like split S one of these things, but I'm not sure how the whip is going to respond. I'm already at 3.32 volts because it's cold out. And hell, somebody could have already taken my camera and run off with it. Let's see.
I really should have taken all of those low gaps.
Ooh. I'm gonna call that a landing.
You ever bribe somebody with like stickers or something?
Now I have stickers. Before I didn't bribe them. I just showed them that it's safe, and they're like, "Okay, just don't hit anyone." And all right, after I did a couple of stuff, they're like, "Okay, now you should probably go."
Right.
Just show them how cool it is. Even fly line of sight. Like, "Hey, I'm just flying this tiny little drone." Then you put the goggles on, and definitely bring a monitor for it.
I get it now. I didn't get it before, but I get it now. Guerrilla Whooping is not about you flying that spot. It's about taking FPV out of the shadows and bringing it into places where people can be around drones that are not this kind of drone or this kind of drone in New Jersey, which, by the way, if you live in Jersey, that's not your biggest fear. This is interaction. This is exposure. It feels a little bit like immersion therapy. Don't kill me. I'm gonna cross. Don't kill me. Thank you. Feels a little bit like immersion therapy. You know that thing that they used to do where if you were scared of snakes, they used to put you in a room with like 25, 40-foot boa constrictors and freak you out about it and hopefully scare the scare away. Scare tactics like the parents of my generation used so well. When I was flying past a couple kids, they would go, "Oh," when they heard the drone, and then they thought it was so cool. I have to say, as a 5-inch pilot, I haven't had many experiences like that. Man, it's bringing out all kinds of warm and fuzzies. If you have not done this, you've got to give it a shot. I can't really tell you when the last time I had this much flying. I can't even fucking speak. I can't tell you the last time I had this much fun flying. I am loving the fact that I just passed this really cool thing like, "Hey, nope, stop, whoop, drive." Why wasn't I doing this years ago? What the fuck, vegan? They're gonna get more upset about the camera than anything else, so I'm hiding that right now. But I have unfinished business here. The blue store. Look, I know it's not the most interesting part of the store, but I got one pack and I'm gonna tear it up. That's how you guerrilla whoop, I think. I don't know, I'm still new to this. Vegan, let me know if I got this. All right, here we go. Worst part here is I'm just gonna lose which aisle I'm in. Whew. Oh, my goggles are low on battery too. Looks like this is going to be my last pack. Okay, so I bailed on a split S earlier. Which aisle am I in? Am I in 29? Oh, my goggles are really low. Am I in 30? Am I in 30? Yes, I am in 30. Look, I did a trick in a Lowe's. I did it twice. Oh, no, I bottomed out on that one. Okay, I know, my goggles are very mad at me. Nope. They are battery's not taking that any longer. Is there like a, I don't know what else to do here. Like I have this one narrow corridor, so I just feel like I can power loop. Whew. That was good. Nope. Okay. Oop. Work a hand catch another day. Unplug the quad first. Should have that DVR, and that's gonna finish my day. This was incredible. This was awesome. This was an incredible experience. Can't tell you the last time I had this much fun in FPV. It's just so rewarding to interact with people and not just kind of be either by myself or stuck with G in a bando somewhere. Just kidding, homie, I love you. This is incredible. Being able to interact with people and show them what we do is, I mean, Vegan's right. It's understated. We as FPV pilots so often just stick ourselves in a dirty corner of a bando and fly all day long, then edit forever and post it up for our community, but we're not out there showing people what these are. And the fact that this bitchin' fun time, which was my nickname in high school, that this is not the same as the drones that they should be scared of. This was an incredibly rewarding experience and I'll never forget it. Look, I got a lot of cool things coming up on the channel. Like, subscribe, and welcome to the Winter of Whoops.